How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to another episode of The Owl House. I've been getting a lot of comments lately of people being like, heads up, the pacing in Season 2 may feel super rushed, because it is. Which I guess makes sense. The team was told that the show was gonna be cancelled, so they had to wrap everything up way sooner than they expected to. But I feel like we're moving at a fantastic pace. I am so down with the idea of cutting all the slice of life nonsense and just having a full season of hardcore plot. Yeah, it kind of feels like the show, kicked into 8th gear out of nowhere and started taking itself incredibly seriously. But I don't see that as, the pacing feeling rushed. I just see that as, a tonal shift and, the show putting on its big boy pants, which I really dig. Not that I didn't enjoy the episodes where they're just doing a Quidditch riff or going on a body switching adventure, but I didn't enjoy those episodes. Not as a grown adult man, at least. I'm not here to watch a bunch of filler nonsense. I like when the plot is progressing. But I mean, that's entirely just my own preference. So yeah, I mean, look, King's backstory came in real hot, real fast, kind of out of nowhere. But if we keep up that kind of pace and intensity, I'm just gonna love the season. That is the pace and intensity that I enjoy out of a show. I love fast-paced stuff. I can enjoy a slow burn, but I prefer I prefer an explosion over a slow burn. So let's dive right in and see if this show keeps on, I guess, exploding. Oh, are these the leaders of the 9 Covens? Is this our boss battle lineup? This is sick. One of them looked crazy. I mean, they all look pretty cool, but the dude with, no eyes and huge unfinished horns on either side of his head, that dude looks wild.
Under the Coven system, just as the Titan intended, as heads of the 9 Covens, we celebrate your efforts to complete this plan.
What a fire shot. This is so hype. I know this isn't that kind of show, but I kind of want it to turn into Demon Slayer. I want Luz to have to fight all 9 of these guys in, immediate succession. I love a boss rush. Also, once again, the dude with no eyes straight up looks like he belongs in Demon Slayer. Or Hell. He looks like a fucking Xenobite from Hellraiser. I love his design. I don't know what coven he belongs to, though.
No, stay here. I can handle this alone.
Dude, who is this voice actor? He must be some sort of anime protagonist, right? He sounds so familiar. I feel like it's Tanjiro or something. It's so familiar. It feels ingrained into my DNA. Who the hell is Zeno Robinson? He's fucking Vanitas! Oh, he's so Vanitas! He's so incredibly Vanitas! I can't believe I know this voice actor, and I've heard him be so incredibly gay. That's crazy! I can't believe I didn't pick up on that immediately. He's so just doing Vanitas. Whoa! Spectacular. And who says I don't appease the anime fans anymore? Wow, that was awesome. I loved that. I loved him just repeatedly punching the wall with the force of a bullet. That was animated with so much rage and so much force, so much just animalistic blind force. Not to mention, it was fucking scary as hell. I don't know, the intensity of that whole sequence was so well done and so abrupt.
I need more.
That was the last from our reserves. The Palismen wood has been overharvested.
This might turn into Demon Slayer. This show has gotten so hardcore, so out of nowhere. Also, that's crazy. I didn't realize he was killing Palismen to recharge his pupils.
Hey, Willow. Shouldn't Amity be here?
Oh, sorry, Luce. I heard she stayed home today.
Oh.
Either she came down with a bad case of the lovey-doveys or her mom is abusing the hell out of her for dyeing her hair. If it's the lovey-doveys thing, she should talk to the Golden Guard about it. Vanitas has a lot of experience catching a bad case of feelings.
Palismen are lifelong partners. They can become both your good friends and a powerful tool. In my case,
I beg your most decadent pardon, why is he hot?
Holy Titan.
Freeman here helps me see.
Why is he so hot? Also, that's so sick that he uses his Palismen's eyes. That's actually awesome. That's so sick, I thought it was just eating his head. That's dope that, like, it bites over the top of his skull and he can see through its eyes. I wonder if that was always the plan with this character or someone just came up with it, like, halfway through developing Season 2.
To bring you
Palismen Adoption Day!
God, I want this to be a video game so badly. I want an Owl House RPG more than I want to draw my next breath. Imagine Hogwarts Legacy, but you don't have to hate yourself for playing it.
This was my pleasure. What a wonderful idea.
Is that a fucking CD Projekt Red reference? Hey, just make sure he's actually finished before adopting him.
And if anyone gets in my way, they'll feel the sting of defeat.
Tender yet tenacious. Clover gives her support.
Oh, I thought Clover was that depressed tulip. She was just like, Clover gives her support. And I was just like, does she? Is that her support-giving face? Yeah, it sure looks like she's giving support. Child support, that is. She looks like she just looked at her empty bank account.
A competitive spirit. Maya will be thrilled.
Okay.
I'd, like, kind of be pissed if I got the crab one. Is that just me? If I got fucking Maya the crab as my Palismen and other people are getting, like, cool-ass birds? I don't know. I don't want to be a witch walking around with a core fish on a stick.
I want to open my own veterinary clinic for mythical pets. All right.
Like, that thing looks like the god of thunder and lions. Never mind. I'd be super pissed if I got the crab.
I want to be a witch.
They're just like, yeah, no shit, bozo. You're at witch school.
Get home to my mom?
Would you still train to be a witch in the human realm?
Can you even do magic there?
Just stay here forever. Fuck it, bring your mom. You don't miss your home, you never even talk about it. I can't imagine your mom being that upset about where you've been once you explain to her just how sick this place is.
And I've read stories like this. The main character always has to return home, and what? Did I expect to be a witch back in Connecticut?
Oh, let's go, Connecticut mention! Since when? Has Luce always been from Connecticut? As someone who was born and raised in Connecticut and has dated many a Connecticut witch, stay here. This place is better.
I wouldn't want to be my Palismen either.
She's keeping the CD Projekt Red one? That's wild. That'd be like if she picked up the Buster Sword at Grom, and then it became her main weapon for the rest of the series. Is this just a real bird? Like, am I such a dumbass idiot nerd that I think this real bird is a reference to a video game company? Is this what a cardinal is? My brother in Christ, it is just a cardinal. Okay, cool. That's embarrassing. That's like Luz picking up a kitchen knife and me being like, ooh, that's like what Ezio uses. Wow, that's... Just looking at them now and I'm getting more and more embarrassed. I like this fat one. That's pretty good. Hi, welcome to Cardinal Reacts, my new YouTube page, because clearly... This has made me smarter than anything else I've done in the past 3 years of reacting to things. This was not the PR that I needed. Can't wait to see all the TikToks that are like, Danny discovers what bird is.
All right. I'm not leaving here until I figure out what my future is and one of you becomes my Palismen.
Please take the goose. The goose is so good. Can't believe they referenced Untitled Goose Game in this, though. Isn't that kind of weird?
Hey, we're a little busy in here.
Oh my god, that's right, I totally forgot the Emperor eats these things. I was so wrapped up in the Neopet storyline, I completely forgot this episode opened with the Emperor sucking one down like it's a Louisiana crawdad.
I think we're being kidnapped.
Oh, please save the goose, she's so scared.
Hi-ya!
Huh?
Wild that Luz would rather do that than just push him off.
Oh, you just pull that cord above your head.
Oh, thank you.
Hi.
Is it wrong that I kind of want this guy to date Luz too? I know we just completed an enemies to lovers arc, but this guy is so fun. Oh, what if he got with Willow?
It'll take more than that to thwart my mission.
God, the monster design's got a huge upgrade this season. Hate its thumb nipples, but love that this thing would fit right in Elden Ring.
Excellent work, my pet.
Why does it have so many thumb nipples? If you told me that's what got this show canceled, I'd say good.
This is the Golden Guard? It looks like he could be a student at Hexside.
He looks like a young Asterion is what he looks like. I'll be astounded if nobody falls in love with this guy. He's got such a, like, teen heartthrob kind of design.
Excuse me, sorry.
Wow, get a load of this human shoulder over here. Yo, if I can't get an Owl House RPG, can I please get an Owl House Assassin's Creed game?
They're essential. Combined with the magic mist, it'll create...
A sleep-inducing smoke, forcing Kikimora to land.
Look at this high-caliber witch shit going on here. I fucking love Luce, dude. She's just Disney's Edward Elric.
I've never spoken to someone inside the Emperor's Coven. What made you want to join?
You were right before. I'm a powerless witch.
You can just tell her, dude. You don't have to get into a moodier position for it. I like how there's a high chance to just straight up kill Kikimora right now. Like, if this thing crashes, she's dead, right? Look, I know they're trying to save the Palismen, but for real, they should have let Kikimora die. Just gas this thing 20,000 feet in the air and let it plummet to her death.
Now stay in here, okay? We'll get you home safe and... Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, why wouldn't he betray her? This was literally his only job.
I know what he does with them. I thought you might have been a good guy, but I guess that was just wishful thinking. You're not my friend.
Why would you think any of these things? Super not a good guy, super not your friend, super never said any of those things.
My name is Hunter.
Oh, she fucking zapped him right in the face! This dude is so fucking sick. I do hate the gap in his teeth, because I'm shallow and an awful person, but otherwise, he's so sick.
Everyone got one except me, Mom. Maybe I wasn't meant to be here.
Luce, you stole a dragon. The mental gymnastics you have to do to feel insecure right now.
Whoa.
How thoughtful?
It's Palistrum wood, you ding-dong. Now you can make your own Palismen.
Oh, what? I thought she was gonna get the CD Projekt Red. Oh my god, Hunter's gonna get him. Oh, that's a fun twist. I like that.
So you return with nothing. Is this the thanks I get for taking you in?
Oh my god, wait, what if the Emperor fucking eats it?
Luckily, some travelers picked me up out of the wreckage, so I'm actually doing great. Looks like you had a rough night, though.
Why wouldn't he tell the Emperor that Kikimora betrayed him?
I just knew a little more. Huh? Palismen!
Dude, please hide this little guy. Do not let Bellos eat him. Bellos is gonna get his grubby little mitts on this thing and gobble him up faster than you guys gobble up my Patreon content. He's just gonna be there in his big throne like, exclusive Discord server, exclusive reaction videos. It kinda hurts my voice to do that, so I'm just gonna say, yum yum yum, all the recordings to the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. Subscribing to my Patreon helps my channel out a ton, a super duper bunch, if you will, and ensures that I'm able to keep putting out as much content as I do on this page, on Otaku's Anonymous, my podcast, on Anime IRL, my third channel, on Honestly Brutal, where I just kind of sporadically post. So that's kind of a bad one to bring up. I'm making so much content, I'm uploading all over the goddamn place, and your guys' support helps me do all of that. On top of that, you're also just getting a ton of bonus content not found anywhere else. So if you want more of me and you want to chat with me in the Discord server, make sure you consider subscribing to the Patreon. This episode is called Ida's Requiem, which just sounds devastating. What could that possibly mean?
Have you told Ida about your decision to leave?
I'm not ready yet. I'm not sure how she'll react.
Has anyone else noticed that these two must be absolutely screaming if Ida is able to hear them on the second floor of a closed-off house?
Everyone's leaving, huh? Even King. I guess I'm no substitute for the real thing.
Damn, okay, Owl House, buy me dinner before you break my heart.
Has my magic returned?
This is going to be, by far, the saddest episode yet, isn't it? This is setting me up for such trauma.
I am honored to work with Emperor Belos in preparation for the Day of Uniby. Unily. Oh no, this is going all wrong.
You know what? I'd make fun of this guy for mispronouncing the word unity, but I've been calling Ed Patrick for the past 13 episodes, so who am I to judge? I've been calling Ed Patrick, and I still can't get clear confirmation on how to pronounce Luce's name. Every day, I get like 30 comments of people being like, I'm a native Spanish speaker. It's pronounced Luce. And then 30 more comments from people being like, I'm a native Spanish speaker. It's pronounced Luz. Ida used to call her Luz in the first season. Everyone calls her Luce now. I'm just trying to be the most respectful I can to however the hell you say her name.
Come on, little buddy. You got portal info that I need. You want a carrot? Does baby like carrots?
Dude, just bring it to Amity. She got this thing to dump a whole chapter in like 49 seconds.
You see? You're safe here.
Fear not, maiden! Hooty, the guardian owl of Gahoot!
Oh my god, Hooty, what are you doing? Hooty, I'm telling you, buddy, that was the right Guardians of Ga'Hoole reference at the wrong time.
You see, I think it's time for me to leave.
Leave the talking for later. If you want to win, there's no time for talk.
Ida, have a kid. Go out and mingle, queen. You are wasting this red dress on these chumps. Either that or just appreciate the kid you already have. Remember Hooty?
I just don't want to hear him say it, you know? I was finally getting used to having people in the house, then whoosh, rugs ripped out from underneath me.
Oh my gosh, is she actually gonna meet somebody in this bar? I would love that. I'd love to see Ida mingle with someone.
Huh?
Whoa. Oh, or join a band. That works too. Weird direction. I was kind of hoping she'd fall in love, but I can get behind this.
They restrict your knowledge.
Stop!
They say they do it in the name of unity.
That's sick. I love this music magic. Kind of doesn't make any sense though, if you think about it. Like in the context of this magic system. Because don't witches need to draw circles in order to cast spells? I don't know, maybe this dude saw the truth and so he doesn't need an alchemy circle to do shit.
Who are you heroes?
We are the bards against the throne, aka...
Surrounded!
Are they not Mouseketeers? You're dressed like French mice. How is that not your name?
We're not accepting new members.
Is that any way to treat an old friend? Raine Whispers?
I can't believe that disguise actually fooled me too. I had no idea this was the same guy who couldn't pronounce Unity. That's cool. I like that he's like a politician and also a Robin Hood. That's kind of like if Kamala Harris was also Spider-Man.
Nice to see you again.
Is she gonna join our group?
She doesn't seem like a good fit to me.
Actually, she's the one that inspired me to make the group.
Why does he look and sound like the former lead of Linkin Park? Does this dude not like scream Chester to you guys?
Who cares about a stupid performance? This is more fun.
Whatever you say.
See? You'd be a mess without me.
Wow, please fall back in love. This is exactly the thing I was asking for. Fall back in love with her and pump her full of babies. Dog, if you don't, I might. I'm so in love with Ida.
And that's when we formed the Bards Against the Throne, aka...
The Bats!
Oh my god, they're bats.
Ugh, fine.
What is this thing? Why is this thing? Is it eating somebody? Is somebody wearing it? Does anybody care?
Belos has less reach outside the cities.
God, the show loves two people looking at each other and then turning away to blush. It's like the only form of intimacy this show knows. God, that sucks, but also kind of improves her music. Kind of turns her soft ballad into a punk rock jam if you think about it.
Raine's Rhapsody, more like Ida's Requiem, am I right? Now I'll leave the playing to the professionals. Call if you need me.
I don't know if that was intended to be sad, but boy was that fucking sad. The fact that she clearly loves playing music with him, and the fact that she didn't act sad about the fact that she can't, made that so heartbreaking. Like, that was such a good mask that she put on. Such a good depiction of somebody wearing a mask and hiding behind humor.
Winners get their names etched on the cup of ephemeral glory. All victory is fleeting.
Don't let children touch that thing. The fact that anybody is able to smile in this godforsaken town is a miracle.
That feels better.
Why was that, like, hot? I didn't know a man could make forming from goop look sexy, but this dude absolutely pulled it off. Also, this dude is single-handedly making me rethink all of my Abomination Coven slander. The fact that he's able to morph into Abomination Slime is such a sick evolution of his magic type. Also, does this thing not look like a chibi version of Lion-O from Thundercats?
This place is disgusting. Figure out which one's the turncloak so we can leave.
Ugh, why is he still goop? This guy's always goopy? What a hell! What an eternal hell! I don't care how hot he is, there's nothing sexy about forever goop. Sooner or later, your partner is gonna want you dry.
I was scheduled for some me time today, so hand yourself over before things get nasty.
I was gonna take a mental health day today, and you're really cutting into my me time. What an absolute glow up for the Abomination Coven. This is so much cooler than what it was originally pitched to me as. Who needs to summon Grimace when Grimace is you? Nice. Classic. That's how you know they like each other. That's the only way two people convey that they like each other. I'm glad this show understands that. What an absolute glow up for the Owl House. I can't believe how much this show has skyrocketed in quality. In every regard, too. The music is better, the animation is better, the storylines are more interesting.
Look, we may not make it out ourselves,
but it'll stop the Emperor, right? Then we play on.
Oh wow, instant suicide pact. You'd think they'd play something a little more punk rock with this attitude. I do buy that Ida would do an impromptu, like, last stand suicide, though. Like, this is so within her character.
Ida, do you have kids?
The way he said that was so funny. He said that like they were about to hook up, and he was like, whoa, I don't want to get involved with no mom-ass mom.
But they're not mine. Well, it doesn't matter. They both have real families to return to.
Stop committing suicide. That's wild that Ida was actually about to kill herself because King wants a relationship with his dad.
They probably need you more than you realize. We can find another way to stop Belos. Together.
Even crazier that this dude was just rolling with the punches, even if those punches ended up beating him to death. I just love how he's like, hey, I was super into that double suicide idea, but I think we should workshop it a bit.
You know I can't stand an audience.
Yo, is this dude about to give a final stand? Am I actually about to see somebody die in this show? Oh my god, I keep forgetting that Luz is in the middle of this stupid Tri-Wizard tournament right now. Like, who fucking cares? What a weird, random side activity that Luz is doing in the middle of this very important background episode.
And there you have it! Luz over Ookla!
Oh, Ida apparently. Ida apparently a lot.
Who's even gonna watch this?
No one watches crystal balls anymore. It's all about streaming.
All right.
Crazy that in the span of 10 minutes, Ida fully attempted suicide and a triple murder, maybe lost the only man she's ever loved, and then immediately hopped on Twitch to give live sports commentary about a high school event.
If you're out there watching this, I want to introduce myself. I like cheesy foods and conquering kingdoms.
I love that Willow's like, oh hell yeah, Ida's streaming. Also, again, how did it take so long for the Emperor to catch Ida? You know, local Twitch sensation, Ida the Owl Lady. Also, why the hell isn't Willow at Luz's game?
Also, I found this symbol in the tower I hatched it. Maybe you can teach me to read it?
Is that King's dad? Why does he follow Ida on Instagram?
To King Clawthorn! Surprise, Ida! Now we're connected for life and there's nothing you can do about it!
Whoa. Whoa, what an emotional roller coaster of a day for Ida.
The Emperor needs you alive and well for the Day of Unity. But until then, night-night.
Dude, what the fuck is Disney's brand? Like, how is this airing on the same channel as Camp Rock? I'm not even shocked this show was canceled. I'm shocked it was greenlit. And that was episodes, I think, 6 and 7 of The Owl House. Good episodes. We got to meet Ida's old flame, and then see him get tortured. We also got to see all of the head Coven leaders, which is so sick. I love seeing them do high-level Coven magic. Like, seeing that one guy pull off some crazy abomination magic was so cool. I love that stuff. I love getting introduced to a magic system and then seeing it realized to its fullest potential. That's always so cool. I really hope Luz fights them. I don't know if she will. I don't know if they're like, I don't know fully know what their deal is. I wonder if it's gonna be a thing where they all turn on Belos at the end, and then it's like Belos versus the world, which would be fine, but I'd much prefer a boss rush. Yeah, good episodes, great season so far. If it keeps up this pace, I'm gonna be so happy. And as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Let me know your favorite jokes from the video as well, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby, won't you come a little closer?